Hi everyone, this is Almost Cancelled. I'm Peter, and this is Connor.
Hey guys.
We're going to talk about Killjoys Season 2, Episode 4. It's called Schooled. Full spoilers, as always. So, there was kids.
No, there was little people.
Oh yes, sorry. Little people, as Dutch so eloquently put it. That was a fun episode, I thought. I actually enjoyed the...
It's weird because on one side, again, I'm disappointed it lent even more into just the procedural side of things again, and it's like it really focused on the warrant. But it was pretty fun, so can I really complain that much?
I would argue it didn't really focus on the warrant, because the warrant was just to take the kids to the school, and then the real plot started when they got there and stuff
Well,
went on.
what I mean is that's an extension of the warrant, like rather than the overarching story.
I suppose, but it also tied in because it was Thingy's last message that he sent out, Klein, before he left
Yeah.
the other
See,
place.
it keeps doing this where there's just enough that you go, "No, I guess it counts."
He does. Also, Dutch and Dav had the most erotic,
Training session.
sparring match I'd ever seen. Almost every single move involved one of them being on top of the other one,
Yeah.
lying down.
Yeah.
Why don't I feel like they do these? Not this is just not this show that's guilty of this. Like so many things are guilty of this. But whenever it's a man and a woman training, they end up being in all these weird positions where it feels really sexual. But when you put two men in a training sort of scene, it never you never see a man land on top of the other man like that. And
Because the men just could punch you in the face, go, fuck you.
but you know what I mean? Like if they're doing the same types of
Yeah,
martial
I
arts
do
and
know
stuff.
exactly what you mean.
But you never see that. You never see the scene where the man awkwardly lands on top of the other man. And they have a little. Oh, I think they both. I think the tips touched. Oh dear, that's awkward.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen, does it?
Oh dear. So yeah, the main sort of gist of the plot of this one is the main kid that they had to take. Like his brother was already at this weird special school for gifted youngsters, not run by Xavier. Although you'd be forgiven for thinking the way I just said that.
Ah, if only.
And the older brother's a little bit off his rocker. He's wanting revenge because all the other kids all get melted or disintegrated in the pods they were in because they were pumping memories and knowledge into them while they were sleeping.
I mean, it's pretty efficient, not gonna lie.
I suppose.
When it works and doesn't just pulp them.
I liked the opening stuff of this episode though. I liked Dutch and Dav because they're talking about how John's away saving Potter at the start of the episode, and Dutch is kind of complaining about it, and Dav's like, "But wait a minute, that's why we're a good team. You're a good leader. I'm good at shooting." And John gives a shit. I actually kind of like that analysis of the group.
Yeah, it's very, it's almost a very meta commentary of it, isn't it?
Yeah, because he has the heart. He is the one that cares about people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're teasing, of course, that Potter and John are going to be love buddies at some point.
Mm.
In traditional TV form, she's already slept with his brother because
Do you know what the weird part is? On a lot of shows that would annoy me. On this, it doesn't so much. I feel like because it doesn't seem like they're going to play it as a big deal.
yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, it'll just be like a fun little thing they'll joke about occasionally, and we'll get the odd scene of it. But
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be some big dramatic
to compare
thing.
it to Legends of Tomorrow, where every episode it was like, oh, should uh, what's his name? Ray and Kendra, should they be together? Even though it's doomed from the start, should they
And
be together? Yeah. Whereas this is just maybe we like each other. Maybe we'll have sex.
yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't. None of it feels like a big deal.
Yeah, like Dav making fun of him at the end. It's like, oh, you like her, you like a girl, that's the little amusing jokes. Not nothing
Yeah.
much more than that, which is fine. Yeah, Potter as well, doing the whole arm wrestling thing and acting like she can take care of herself.
And then admitting it's like, ooh, you better do something,
Yeah.
and then running away.
Yeah. No, I thought that stuff was fun. I thought the main plot with them going to the school thing and that being abandoned. I'm a sucker for abandoned
Oh, we
things.
know. It's 2 episodes in a row
I
that have been
know.
like catered for you, hasn't it?
Abandoned space stations, abandoned houses, abandoned mansions, abandoned
Abandoned
schools.
mines.
Yeah, mine's not as much because it is just lots of rocks. Like a building's better, or something like a
It's
building.
better, but didn't stop you last week.
Nah, well, so that was fun to be had.
Yeah.
Episode, of course, ended with Klein and Mr. Asshole. I can't remember his actual character's name. I just remember that scene in season 1 where
Mr. Stabby.
yeah, where he says every team needs an asshole or something to that effect. So I just remember him as Mr. Asshole. But he has a good little sort of stabby scene where he stabs like 4 people.
It's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a nice scene. And then Klein's like, aha, let's go there. And he's like, yes. I thought it was a really weird, like, see the chair he was sitting on, Klein? Because, like, Mr. Asshole was, like, piloting the ship, right? And
Yeah.
Klein was just in this random chair behind him, and it wasn't aligned with the other chair. And it felt like... I'm wondering if this was the point in the episode, like, in the context of the show, that he just grabbed that chair from, like, round the corner or something and put it there so he was near the front with him. Because if it was an actual design choice and this was meant to be where this seat was always there...
Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, it was stupid. It's blocking the entrance to the pilot.
I feel
See.
like he's just grabbed it.
Yeah, it feels like that, but it looked really weird.
It did.
I noticed it. But no, fun.
Yeah, I got a good chuckle with Dav and the kid. They're talking about the dad's like, both jerks. He's like, nah, I was just an asshole.
Yeah, there was little bits of that like peppered through. I liked John and Dutch, like when he's like he's not asked Dutch about letting Potter stay in the ship, and he sits down. He's like, so how long more Dr. Friend be staying? And he's just like, yeah, did I complain when Mr. What's his name? What just did?
Yeah.
Alvis. There you go.
Yeah.
Like, did I complain when Alvis was here without any say? And like, yeah, fair point. Yeah. Just the banter. The banter tends to be quite good in the show.
It's a good part of the show in general. Like, it's a big part of it. Like the characters and their banter.
I think if the banter wasn't there, the show would be much harder to watch. Because the plot in and of itself isn't exciting enough.
It's not. I mean, there are episodes where it's like it's good plot and fun, but it is mainly thanks to the characters and their banter that it's enjoyable overall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I liked was Dutch sort of like verbally sparring with the that commander lady who was like running the place.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that whole 2 lies and a truth thing.
Yeah.
It was good. Like one was I devour souls of the innocent. I like your hair, and then the third one was the obvious true one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it was good. I also liked seeing them go back into the bar with what's his name?
Prim.
Yeah. I think it would be nice just to see him fairly often this season.
Well, we thought he was going to stay in the ship until they got him his bar back.
So I wouldn't mind if they used the bar as like a proper home base and we see it more.
Yeah. They kind of did that in season 1, but it felt a little bit disjointed. But now that he feels a bit more part of the gang.
Yeah. The only problem is now there's a wall, so it's like, can they use it as a home base?
Yeah, they have to have a plot reason to get in the town every single time they come there.
Yeah, which could get old quick.
Yeah. That said, 4 episodes out of 10, so we're almost halfway. So
That's true. There's even getting old quick still leaves them, only a couple of episodes of wasted time.
yeah, so that was a fine episode. Some fun moments. No, I don't have much more to add.
No, sounds good to me.
Alright, that's Killjoys. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. It helps us out a lot. Thanks very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.